And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and towing the slab in this one, big Tyler Glasnow. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per nine ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go now at the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a pitch. Right down to shoot, and we are underway.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. One away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Bryan Reynolds.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Bryan Reynolds here. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starter, Mitch Keller.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Jason Hayward leading things off and takes a strike. Keller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike to Mookie.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Turns and fires to Betts. Close one, doesn't get the call. Going to count 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That one ripped right center field. Sawinski going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Batting third, the left field.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Jason Heyward.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Kicks and deals. And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And he deals. Just off the inside corner. It's 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires.
Okay.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Whips it to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. Back after this on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz.
Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it, and the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age. Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So up next, Jack Suwinski. That one fouled off.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before his starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Rowdy Tellez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Glasnow, 30 years old now, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. The Pirates trailing by 2 here at the top of the 2nd. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Chris Taylor.
The right fielder, Chris Taylor.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
One
and
ball,
ball 1.
2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Batting
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Will Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs. And right back to the mound. What a play, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Yo, one. And that one is inside ball one. Glass now, ready and deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. On the warning track and holds it in.
The catcher, number 5.
Here's the catcher, Endy Rodriguez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the air out to center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting none. The second baseman, Liover.
Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one drifts inside. ball and a strike. And a foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Keller back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Pitch is in there. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just ignore it back.
Here's Jason Hayward. Reached on a drop third strike his first time. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
That one misses. And that is ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards left center. Touches down, that's a hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Got a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for LA, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slider clips the corner. Out to short. Betts gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next is the designated hitter.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, right side. Hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 10, Bryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Bryan Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now it's Max Muncy. Grounded out his first time. Fought off foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And that one upstairs. Next offering is down low. just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
One run across to the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot.
The right
Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Caught looking his first time up. That one misses. That's 5 straight. And a foul ball left side. Muncy on at first. Nobody out. Headed down the line. Reynolds on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Goes down looking. James Outman now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And now a man into scoring position.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
The pitch. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next offering is outside. That one misses. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Cruz, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now the center fielder, Jack Suwinski.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Suwinski into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So, man aboard. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. That's in there. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. Fly to left his first time. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rolls across the diamond. Third out, and that ends the frame. Pirates leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin Lux.
A wind in the pitch. There's a strike. That one missed. Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Jason Hayward. Lux aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball there. And that's off the inside edge. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Got him. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reynolds trying to get there. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Two outs. Struck him out without a swing. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead at 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez. Glass now back to work.
Count 1-0.
And that's down and away. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And another ball. That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Aguero stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a ball.
No strike.
And that clips the inside corner. And a pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. Pitch misses there. 3-2 now. One down, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Outman pulls it in on the run. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. He swings and fouls one off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Foul ball still 0-2. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Roansy Contreras.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Why to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one not close. Ball 1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So, man aboard. Muncy digs in.
Matt Muncy.
0-1's the count.
And the right-hander deals. That one in there across the letters. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Ryan Borucki up and throwing. Oviedo also throwing. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot. And in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
That's hard hit on the line. Reynolds settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Man at first, James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Will Smith up next. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Smith up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls,
First and
2
second,
strikes.
2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Dodgers strand. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7, and now number 19. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. And a pitch.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Out to short, Betts. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty.
Cruz.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. On and miss, struck him out. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Borucki.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. As the lefty gets to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
All ones the count.
That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Way out front for strike 2.
3-2.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the Dodger DH, Jason Heyward. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That's in there. That is strike 2. And this is inside. Runner at first with no outs here. The punch out there, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. Because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Man at first, 1 away.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Step off throw to first. Lux back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And here it comes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 51st home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped on a line. Could be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit. Ball one there. One out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here comes Max Muncy. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. Out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. So they get 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brusdar Graterol.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. At the belt and fires. That one ripped. Back there. It has the distance gone. A gigantic blast. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Tellez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. No question about this one. It's out of here. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Michael A. Taylor down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. Graterol, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the air to left center. It gets down, a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Stepping in, Endy Rodriguez. And that's outside. And 1-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Liover Peguero.
Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Comes up empty. The Pirates down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Evan Phillips gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Betts settles underneath it. Betts makes the grab.
Up next is this one, the designated hitter, Jared Triolo.
And now the DH, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The other way, he's got it. And that is out number 3. But 2 round trippers in. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
The pitch. Out. Leading things off, and takes a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Swings and misses. Slider right there.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's outside. And a full count now. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And strike one to the catcher.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And now the lefty. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Outman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he deals.
Ball 2.
Snap throw to first. Outman gets back easily. The pitch. Registers the punch out and hits 101.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Runner on the go. Hard ground ball, base 9. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. The tag out.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
Hayward stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs.
1-1.
That misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, right field. Taylor hauls it in to end the inning. So one hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Pirates 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Phillips back to work. And a strike on the outside edge. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez grabs it on the run.
Now back O'Neill.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neill Cruz. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Out there. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Last chance now for the Pirates. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Got it. That finishes the evenings action.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
6-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.